Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee.
And I'm in my grunge mode.
And I'm still in my Go Red mode. Because maybe the government is not celebrating any kind of health things anymore, but it's Go Red Heart Month for Women's Health.
Hi, Jackie. And no, Russ, I actually need proper voice warming exercises, not coffee. But thanks anyway. Actually,
That's funny.
I've been banned from drinking coffee here. Because
Well, why?
I spill it
And in bad
on
places.
books, on a bookshelf.
So no more.
No more coffee for me.
If we're doing it up here. And in this kind of configuration, if we were maybe away from the bookshelves, but we aren't in that position
Now,
yet.
I could get down with the dancing, Russ, but there's really not enough room here.
Yeah.
And of course, I only know one dance step. It is called the Northern White Male Boogie. And it only happens if you can bite your lip.
Okay. I don't know
That's a
anything
joke.
about that. Okay.
Northern white males boogie, they have to bite their lip.
I didn't know that. Ah,
Okay, I'm done.
all right. Well, at any rate, what am I doing here? I'm doing a
don't
good
know.
tarot. That's what I'm
I
doing.
barely know what I'm doing.
Well, welcome to Happy Hour, everybody.
Hi, Lena.
It is happy. Hi, Lena. We're trying to be happy here despite anything that's not
Are you
making me
really,
happy.
Russ? That's wild. I hope you win. But
Oh, no.
tarot is a snapshot in time. We are for entertainment only. You cannot sue
I
us.
remember saying specifically on my, didn't I? Or was that,
I don't know.
I hope I did. You shouldn't be gambling on our predictions.
I do wish you luck, though.
I do wish you luck. I'm sure you're going with a lot of pundits out there, which just because of crazy technical difficulties last night, I wasn't able to look at what everybody is saying about who's going to win, but I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are the favorites, right? So, it just goes without
It
saying.
may be an easy bet.
Goes without saying. But, hey, the Lions, though, are America's favorite team.
And of course, if you did watch it fairly, assuredly, you realize I have no idea what football is. I can barely remember terms or names of teams.
Well, I had my own little glitches last night with the reading, but really, this was such a crazy week. This probably was not my best Super Bowl prediction performance, but I have a feeling we're on the rights. Hey, Jimmy Fallon's puppies predicted the Chiefs, so we're in line with that.
Well, there's a lot of great role models for you to emulate, Russ.
You're kidding. I'm homeless. Where would I get 1,000? Well, I don't know. You could call into radio stations and win. Our local radio station's been giving $1,000 a day every hour for I don't know how many hours for a couple weeks now. Sadly, though, when I call in, they just never seem to pick up my phone. So anyway.
Alrighty, so we are finally ready to do the card of the day.
Yes.
The
So I'm
collective
just
card.
shuffling this up a little bit. You might want to do that.
I might.
And I will shuffle the good tarot and let you pick one, Mr. O, for the collective.
Now that I finish picking my nose, the tarot.
Okay. All right, one more shuffle and we'll get the show on the road. I hope everybody is doing well and weathering everything just fine. I know that storms are just going to be whipping through the country. We were supposed to get about 3 inches of snow today, but they downsized it dramatically. However, next week, there's a bunch of stuff kind of heading our way. We'll see if we remain this lucky, Mr. O. You shall pick one.
You call this lucky?
Well, it could be worse. It could be worse.
All right, you are so correct on that.
7 of fire.
Fire, I think you should burn.
7 of fire. That is the 7 of wands, of course. All right, 7 of fire. Personal best. Going the distance. Perseverance. Non-conformity. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I'm on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. And that's right. You should be able to live life on your own terms, not somebody else's. We don't need a big daddy telling us what to do all the time. Your parents don't need to tell you what to do once you're after 19, 20 years old and you're out of the house. If you're living in their basement, maybe they have some rights there. But, otherwise, I would say, hey, you have the right to be who you are, blaze your own trail, stand up for your rights, and don't back down. Don't back down. Stand your ground.
And I'm unstoppable too, usually when I have gas.
God, no. Oh, my God.
What is that horse doing there?
What is he doing there?
It's flying by the propulsion of gas.
Oh, my God. Mr. O has a way of...
ruining everything.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Alrighty.
All right.
So let's get going.
All right, we're going to get going here.
And Jackie is first. Hi, Jackie.
All right. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit shorter crowd today. I don't know where... Kara retweeted my tweet.
And then disappeared.
I'm sure she'll be here, probably a little late. Kara, are you getting that coffee?
Have one for me, Kara, because I'm banned.
But I see Victoria made it. I see that. Andrea and Sarah. Hi, Andrea. Jackie's here. Noha, good to see you. Preeti and Siama and Lena. Did I get Lena on the list?
Welcome to all.
So Siama is up first.
No, I thought it was Jackie.
Oh.
No?
No. Oh, did I mess up the list? Let me take a look. It was true. Jackie and then Siama. I'm sorry.
All right, Jackie. Without any further ado, you have the green light. The Three of Pentacles suggests that this is a time for you to consider some planning, especially if it involves maybe putting a few heads together and coming up with some solutions. But even if it doesn't necessarily, it just sort of feels like you have a set of parameters to work with or a set of instructions, and you're pretty much ready to go. This is a good sign for creative projects or any kind of projects, really. Sometimes I think this could be related to careers, but it could also just be related to work you need to do around your environs.
Well, Jackie, I don't know if you had this card recently. It just seems familiar to me.
You've had it before, but I don't think very recently.
For some reason, if it wasn't at Happy Hour, maybe it was on a recent show. But it does seem like in some situation here, more heads are better than one. And, more heads actually could work as a singular unit when each are aligned with the same mission. And so, as long as everybody is on the same page, everything will flow smoothly. And that's what it looks like here. That's why, in a sense, you have the green light here, because everybody, knows what they're supposed to do and they're ready to go. And actually, there's always somebody who really kind of directs the flow of traffic, so to speak.
Right. Movement is important in putting together what those plans are. It may be that, everybody has a different role to play and somebody needs to direct that traffic.
And maybe you're the one directing that show. At any
Raj.
rate...
Hi, Naya.
Who? What? Oh. Who? Sorry. Oh, Raj and Naya. Hi, you guys. We'll get you on the list. Relax. It'll take me a minute, though. We're going to finish this reading. So... I think here, that whatever you're working on, work with others, direct others, and, everybody should be able to, and allow them, and then let them go. Just let them do their thing, because as long as they understand what the assignment is, hey, give them free rein to accomplish it however they need to.
All right.
Ethically, of course. All right. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And let me add, it's
Rajaswari and Naya Bay.
I'm just going to
Good day to you guys over there or wherever you are. everyone.
All right, I'm going to repost the list now because Siama is up. Hi, Siama.
Sometimes you are.
Sometimes you are.
But these are mostly our regular people here.
Yeah.
These are all people that normally come to happy hour or our live streams.
Angel Rivera is, a librarian, a man. So he's here on occasion. He comes to happy hour, a good amount of time. But he's a lot of times on our Sunday show.
Well, just as there are apparently not as many male card readers as there are female, it's the same thing with the audience, it seems like. I mean, I'm not going to mention names, but Banshee mentioned Angel, but I can think of maybe one or two other fellows who do show up on occasion.
Yeah,
I can think of somebody who hasn't shown up in a long time, and I missed
Anthony.
him.
Where is Anthony?
Maybe if I sing, he'll come. Or maybe he'll stay away. I don't know.
So, yeah. People come and go too, and that's kind of the nature of the beast. All right. Well, we're trying to feel well, Victoria. I'm getting there, I think, but boy, this cough today, this morning. All right, hey, Siama,
The world. Oh, no, the Empress.
It's the Empress. I know. The Empress.
This one fools me a lot.
The Empress contains the world.
There you go.
There you go. So,
Tell him, Jackie.
You are outnumbered. So, the Empress is here, I think, Siama, to say this is a time to really express yourself creatively, to add a touch of creativity in everything you do. It seems silly, doesn't it? I mean, how can you creatively do the dishes or clean house? Do things a little bit differently. Try a different technique. Try some different cleaning products. Shake things up a bit. Use creativity in your conversations with others. Use creativity in your work. However you do it, I think the Empress is here today to emphasize the creative element, because it really opens you up and it inspires you and it makes you more enthusiastic about life. Like you're not doing the same old thing all the time, right?
Right. And I like the Empress. This version is very interesting to me because it seems like she's sort of positioned herself between the moon and the earth. And I guess the sun's over there sort of on another corner too, or way behind them. And I think the idea is that the personality of the Empress is somebody who can really float between all of those qualities. The moon is about numinousness, sort of a sense of not just intuition, but a sense of connectivity with everything. But the earth itself is a grounding force that maybe tells us to appreciate and take care of the earth as well as each other and ourselves. So I think this card tells you to tap into those forces, intuitive, grounded, and find the way to take care of yourself and also to take care of others.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Siama.
All right, Siama.
Okay, there you go.
And Victoria is up. Hey, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. Okay, I thought, that's weird. Thought I just got rid of that.
I always like that song by the Kinks, I think. Victoria. Victoria. Victoria, Victoria. Good morning.
Well, we're going to have good news for you today. No matter what,
Guaranteed. Money back. Ooh. Ace of Swords.
Well, that's nice.
Very nice.
Epiphanies! Epiphanies, light bulbs going off, ideas all over the place. You know, this is a time to set some real ideas in motion. This is a time to, this may also be a week to claim a victory, right?
I like the sense of penetration going on
Oh,
here. And I just
geez.
mean that in the sense of light penetrating your brain, or maybe your brain is penetrating the world. You know, there's just sort of this interchange of light. And of course, Swords is always about mental clarity, mental thinking, sort of focusment. The
I
stairs
agree.
or the spiral also says to me, there's so many deep things going on in your mind, Victoria, and it's going to take a sword or a shaft of light to really express that.
Yeah,
So,
big energy. You know, I think here that, I like what he said about clarity here. I have a feeling, there's the beginning of things starting to crystallize or clarify in this week ahead. So, this may be through communication, because of course it's a sword card. So there could be letters, there could be emails that, or some messages that, offer some clarity or some path forward. But whatever it is, I have a feeling that it could lead to, a successful outcome of some sort.
the other thing about the Ace of Swords, I think, is that it signifies new beginnings that are really dramatic undertakings of a new project or of a new job or pushing yourself into some new area. So it's really a good sign saying something is really going to pick you up and move you forward.
There she is.
Kara!
I said, she retweeted my tweet. Where is she?
She was stopping to bring us some coffee.
Oh, that's it. Thank you, Kara. Except there's no coffee allowed up here anymore because of Spill Boy here.
Spill Boy. I like it. It's my new name, Spill Boy.
Anyway. She has coffee.
I'm spilling colored coffee bits.
Well, I
No,
can
I'm
say
not.
no more about this card, Ms. V. I like the fact you got these. It could be a new beginning of some sort, and so I hope so. I wish you luck with that.
That's
Drive it
funny,
together.
Victoria.
That's great.
Kara, she trusts you with the car?
That's funny.
Alrighty, Victoria.
Good luck with that. That's a real good sign.
Hi, country love.
Hey, country love.
We'll get you on our list. Happy
I
hour.
will definitely get you on the list. And why do I keep reposting the list with people who I've just read for?
And I really want to give an apology to Russ because he just continues to be outnumbered by the distaff members of our chat room. So you have my sympathy, Russ. Maybe not.
Okay. All right.
Is it my deal or yours?
I'm just trying. Okay, what's going on here?
Oh, that thing that you said didn't happen is happening?
It's not happening, but it's something else. It's not happening. And so that's a real interesting thing. Remember what I was talking about earlier, Victoria, with my computer snafus? We're really close up here, and it's not happening. And the one thing that I've noticed is that are you plugged into power?
Yes, I am.
He's plugged into power, but I'm on Wi-Fi. And so I don't know if that's
Well, those are
making...
two different things. Wi-Fi I'm plugged into too.
I know you are, but I mean, I'm not plugged into a power source right now. And it seems like when we're both connected with a power source downstairs, that's when it's happening.
Just remember, Russ, I can remove anyone from the chat room. if I need to. And I would do it for your protection because
Sage
I don't want those ladies hitting you.
Sage the room. We are having the weirdest computer glitch, and I don't even know what to say about it. I'm not going to bring it up here, but, tech-minded people, if you want to DM me, because it's the craziest thing. Never encountered this before. Anyway.
Even though I'm banned from having coffee, I feel the energy of the chat room.
The coffee.
I feel that energy too. And pretty soon there'll be another moving experience.
Oh, gosh, we got a repeat card. How did that happen?
How does that happen?
I don't know. But it is the Three of Pentacles.
It's Jackie's card.
Yes, it was Jackie's card. So
but now Preeti gets
Preeti, you get that too. And so I really do think that, there's success through teamwork. Teamwork is the key. And we didn't quite couch it with those words maybe with Jackie, but it's working in tandem with others, or it's learning from others at this time. I shouldn't rule out the element with the, and it may be in your case, Preeti, too, with the Three of Pentacles, that maybe this is a time to learn from those who have like interests from you, whether it's spiritual, religious, work-related. This is a time to gather together and share knowledge and wisdom with each other, and maybe work on a joint project together.
Preeti, a lot of times we get these repeat cards, and I don't feel that they always mean the same thing for each person. So with this card for you, I get the feeling like this is saying Spirit wants you to find your connectivity with new partners, new teams. And these could be people you work with on certain projects, but they could be things that are more ethereal. They could just be online connections that maybe are working towards the same purpose. But something feels like an energy flow. Bye, Victoria.
Take care.
An energy flow is sort of giving you the idea that it will tell you when to proceed and press an advantage, or when to maybe yield, stoplights, or come to a complete stop. I think Spirit is telling you it has your back if you're doing things that maybe put you in proximity to other people that you don't always work with, sort of giving you that sense of okayism, protection from getting too deep into situations, but really working together on joint projects.
I like that. And there's this element to me, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, there's this element to me of community building in this card too. So, people who work together, they're like a little mini community in a way. If we looked at things maybe more that way, maybe there would be a less adversarial approach to each other, for example, in the workplace and, in other areas. Anyway, that's what we have for you, I think.
All right, Preeti.
Good luck with that. And Russ is up.
Hey, Russ. Here's your happy hour. You're
it
welcome,
appears
Preeti.
Victoria isn't interested. Interested in what? Oh. Oh, jeez. I'm still accepting phone numbers. Jeez. Russ, this is not a pickup site, I understand there's lots of ladies here, but, What's that number from that
song?
Yes.
I don't remember.
8675309 or something like that.
Something like that. Excuse me. Thank you for interrupting me there.
Wow.
All right, Russ. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no.
Seven of Swords.
Well.
What are you hiding? What are you hiding, Russ? The Seven of Swords is maybe somebody who may be called a sneaky person, but what it really means is it's somebody who does have to kind of work undercover on certain respects. They may be trying to reveal things that need to be revealed. They may just have a secret mission that will parlay into something else. But this card is a sign maybe that whatever that is, it's mostly favored. There's a light shining there, and this is saying, these are things that do need to be done. Whatever you're doing, revealing things or certain machinations, you need to do them.
Well, on one level, we could look at this card as saying this person is trying to avoid to be seen. He's trying to scurry quickly because the light is shining on him. He doesn't want to be seen. And so sometimes people work better behind the scenes, Russ, and they don't need, necessarily You can have my one cough drop even though I have a bad cough.
Okay, I won't try suppressing my cough then.
Hey, Libra, I'll get you on the list till he's done coughing. So, let me see. All right. And so basically, I think, some people work better behind the scenes. They don't need the limelight. They don't want to be seen. They know that their role is better served in the background where they can watch, observe, and learn. And I think here, this is a time for you. This is a time for you. I think Spirit is just saying, hey, use this time wisely to... Am I still on?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Use this time wisely to learn and observe things, research things if needs be. You may not have all the facts on something, and this is the time to do that. And don't be afraid to, the time will come. Let me put it that way. The time will come when you can expose what you know to others. But I think right now, behind the scenes research and looking at the facts or ferreting out the truth of a matter is what's really important here. So I wish you luck with that. And actually, it just shows that, this card is definitely about being a clever person. I'm going to hang on a little bit here before we move on to anybody else because I want to make sure Mr. O doesn't want to add anything else to this reading. I'm going to, because since he had a coughing jab.
You could start with the next card.
Are you sure? Did you say enough there?
Did I what?
Did you say enough there? Did you say...
I'm the one that started it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were coughing through it. So. Excuse me. All right. So I posted the list. I guess that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Thanks, Noha.
Well, he's obviously caught a little bit of what I have.
You see that, Banshee? Noha says I need warm coffee.
Not up here.
I'm banned from drinking coffee up here because I spilled it.
Yeah, we've both been struggling. I had a horrible week, but I'm getting over it now. Just a bad cough remains, but I had a fever and everything. It was horrible. All right, so we are on Noha.
Hey, Noha.
All right, well, good.
Well, you know what they say, Russ? You're never alone with a schizophrenic.
Did you do that again? Don't do that.
Okay.
I don't know. I tell him every time, but he's going to do it anyway.
I don't remember that you told me every time.
It's not...
Maybe that was somebody
It's
else.
not nice.
It's on your favorite album.
I don't care. How old is that?
I guess it's not your favorite album.
It's not my favorite thing to say. All right. Ooh. Well, Noha. Here is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is preparedness. And Spirit is saying you're prepared. you have been preparing yourself for something, and you are ready to go after, pursue whatever it is that you are fighting for. Okay, if you're fighting for a new job, if you're fighting for your rights in some situation, if you are, trying to edge other people out in some type of competition, it doesn't necessarily have to be mental, it can be physical. You have prepared yourself well for this. So feel free to, I don't want to say relax, but you don't have to stress it. Like, for example, if you were worried about passing an exam or a job interview or whatever, just keep going over your notes and practice in a mirror, whatever it takes. But you should be able to do fine, because the preparation is what makes the winner.
Noha, Spirit wants you to be in charge and maybe stand up for something important. It may be something that's mostly just important for you or your life, but it's likely that it could be something that's important for other people as well. People that, are in your family or around you. And so to that degree, Spirit is saying, model this behavior. Show others what it's like to be courageous and brave and not back down from situations that are going to be hard. There's a sense of being prepared for what is coming here, Noha. And even though you may have a realization that not everything is assured, you know that Spirit is with you, wanting you to give it your best.
I love it. That's a great card.
Thank you.
And the other thing about this is, Noah, use the knowledge and skills that you've acquired over time and over past battles that you fought that were similar, past job interviews, past tests that you have taken. This person, looks like they are tattered and torn because they have been there before. They have fought these battles before. They have fought hard, and look, they are still standing. So good luck with that. I'm
still standing.
There, sing that song instead. Yeah. Yes, thank you. All right.
All right. So
hi, Andrea. Andrea is up. Good to see you this morning. I hope you are holding up well. Things are good in your world. Thank you, Noha. You take care. And thank you for the advice. Noha. We have been doing it all here. I have been like a little hermit staying home all week. Hey, you can sing one of their songs now.
No, I can't.
That looks like AC/DC.
Because I want to have a voice when it's over.
Yes. Nice one. Well,
it's the Seven of Cups.
Well, look at. Oh, did I not, Andrea? You have choices. You have options. You have many things to consider right now, and that's the good part of this. I think it's always good to have options. A lot of people today may feel like they have no options, and they may have more than they realize, but you are one of the lucky ones who have a number of things that you can consider right now. And so the thing is, why not spend a little bit of time and write them out and start doing some pros and cons of what would work, what wouldn't work in this week ahead, and then maybe decide what's the most practical and what's the most realistic and what it is that you really, really need to do right now.
I know both of those things. Thank you. Prince wrote a heck of a lot of songs for a heck of a lot of bands and people.
The good news about Mr. O being sick, it's going to curtail his singing.
No, it won't.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, so Andrea, the Seven of Cups is a pause for you to take some time to seriously consider what you need to do. Some of this may be choices you have to consider, but some of these things may be things that just are going to pop up along the way, and you may have to make a quicker decision than not. But Spirit is just mostly telling you this is not necessarily an intelligence test, because this is also going to involve your feels, Andrea. It's going to be how you emotionally relate to these choices or questions, as well as how you understand them in your head. Oh, you don't want me to let it rip.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Shan.
And I think in a world where doors seem to be closing more than opening right now, I really feel that having options is a real advantage. Never feel happy hour, the spirits are saying, never feel like you're boxed in. You always have an option. You just have to go within and find it. Good luck with that.
Hi, Shan. No questions today. This is just happy hour. We just pull a card for everybody. It may touch on your question, but we can't really guarantee that it will.
Yeah, Shan, we do. This is happy hour, right? But we will just pull a card for you today.
And a lot of times, because we see you write that question, we actually, may pick up parts of that.
Well, you might. I didn't read it, so it's okay.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right.
Okay, so Lena is up.
I know. And that's your shuffle.
Didn't I do Andrea?
Did you? You did. Did you? You did. Anyway.
Well, you know me. I don't really think that's that important.
Okay, I'll shuffle them all then, okay?
Okay.
I don't know if Andrea, did you stick with us, Andrea, or maybe you had to leave. Hopefully you'll come back and check out your reading. Oh, well, it's been just such a roller coaster. I had a horrible day yesterday. They had to take me off the antibiotic because I had some gastrointestinal issues that were rather extreme. So I'm on my own now. And if I get worse, I have to call the doctors. But I think my cough is trying to break up now. And I have no fever anymore. So I am on the mend. It's just going to be a process.
And I just sneezed.
And Mr. O is coming down with it.
No, I've had it for days now.
Well, he's had a touch of it. King of Swords. The King of Swords is...
It's already bronchitis, so I've had more than a touch of it.
Anyway, the King of Swords. The King of Swords, I think, for you, Lena, is saying this is time to make some really key, important moves or decisions this week. And you're up for that. If it comes down to it and you have to make a quick decision, whether it's about life in general, whether it's about a major purchase, whether it's about something that, some situation that comes up at work, you are in a good position to make good choices, sound choices that, and if they impact others, well, you're going to take that into account. You're not just going to, think of yourself here. You're going to do what's right for everybody involved.
So, Lena, for today and for the week going forward, Spirit says people are going to recognize a quality in you. Maybe you recognize in yourself, but it's going to be affirmed to you that people really value your judgment skills.
I like that.
They value how you can make decisions or what you use to come to your decisions. And people may not be aware of exactly what that is. You may not even exactly be aware of that. It may be sometimes a little bit of an instinctual approach, what you feel, but it's also really knowledge directed, Lena. So it really does come from the sense of what you've learned in your life, whether it's through education or experience, and how you wish to apply that going forward. Spirit says, make good choices.
Well, and you know what? I would not be... Boy, I could have used that cough drop. I would have not been surprised if people come up to you this week and ask you for advice. I mean, just ask for your opinion, ask for your advice, ask for, maybe they're the ones who have a decision to make, and you can help them work through it. You can help them make the right choices.
So what? I didn't need the cough drop? And I
You
remember...
did, but why didn't you bring one for yourself if you know you
No,
got
I
sick?
remember you... I thought I heard you asking me, and I told you yes. I thought you asked me if I needed that.
No, I didn't. I just grabbed from the
Well, I was
bedroom.
under the mistaken idea that maybe you cared enough to ask me for a cough drop.
never...
Because you have in the past.
I know, but I never brought any up from downstairs. I just happened to have one up here. All right.
She don't love me, Jackie.
Oh my gosh. This morning I got up really late, and so I did not have time to pull everything together I normally do. Sorry.
That's
sorry.
her side of the story.
Anyway. When we get sick, we get really cranky with each other.
All right, so we are on Rajaswari. Hey.
Did you happen to bring up more cough drops when you left the room?
No, I thought you asked me if I wanted one, and I thought
Okay.
I said to you yes. This is all.
Okay.
It's Rajaswari.
Hi, Raj. Sorry I didn't repost the list. But you are lucky to get the Eight of Wands. What a nice card. That's so vibrant. That's so energetic. Yeah, I just shuffled twice in a row, too, I think. So, why don't you go ahead and at least start this one?
All right, so Rajaswari, the Eight of Wands, Spirit says maybe you are closing in on something you really have been trying to direct yourself towards. You're like trying to reach a destination or hit a target. And Spirit says now is the time for you to kind of amplify your speed a little bit, or what gives you progress in this direction. Spirit itself may actually be trying to fortify you or give you more energy at this time so you can move more directly towards what those goals or that work is.
This week is going to be very lively for you and, in its own way, uplifting, because you're going to have a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of movement. I don't know if you're planning on taking little trips or anything, but, the more you move around this week and connect with others, the better. There could be a lot of connecting with friends or family, or, if you're at work or school, there's going to be a lot of collaboration going on and connectivity. And I feel here too that if you are focusing on a specific project this week, take all of that energy and direct it to what's most important to get done this week, because you can make a lot of progress with all the energy that Spirit is giving you this week. So it should be a really good week to accomplish something you really want to get moving on.
Hi, Aisha. Yeah, we can add you. This is happy hour, so there's no questions. We just pull one card for Spirit for you. So you'll be at the end of the list. You're our most current one.
All right.
And now we are going to move on to Naya Bay.
All right.
Oh, you don't want to see it this morning, Russ. But thank you.
Well,
It's her. She makes me. Hey, this is why you do the cards in a row.
Wow,
Because
snappy
I
snap.
just did that, and then you're ready to take it.
snappy snap.
Pay attention.
Wow, well, if I had a cough drop, I would. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really messed up.
You're messing me up.
Oh, boy. But, now yeah, you've got the Five of Swords. This is a time. Spirit wants you to take this to heart. Spirit wants you to shut out the outside noise around you that may be interfering with your thought processes here. If you look at the man in this picture, doesn't he seem just a little bit troubled, or like he can't get his thoughts together? And I feel here, you see that bird just kind of cackling at him there. Sometimes we look at this differently. Mr. O might look at that bird a little bit differently than I do, but I almost think it's like somebody who's trying to really interfere with this person's thought processes. And, and maybe steer them into making moves or decisions that aren't really right for them. And so be your own guide, be your own boss here. I really appreciate it, and you could use that too. So, all right.
I'm back.
Be your own guide and be your own boss here, because
On my mission to find cough drops.
oh my gosh, we'll be much better now. We'll be much calmer. Okay.
I'm cold.
Oh, you got chills. So, the thermometer is moving into him now because I'm normal. But anyway, be your own boss. Don't let others boss you around. Don't let others aggressively try to steer you to do something that you don't really want to do. For example, buying something, they want you to make a quick decision on a purchase, so maybe you don't see that, it might be a bad purchase. There might be something wrong with it. Or if you're getting a loan for something, there might be something wrong with the loan. Don't let people manipulate you and be aggressive in their approach to you.
So, Naya, this is an important card, and it's an important message. Spirit is saying you need to be a little bit on guard, that there may be situations around you that are trying to promote some strife or stress in your life. There may be challenges to your personal autonomy, what you can do with your own power. Somebody may be trying to restrict your movements or negate your actions. Try not to let them. Try to realize that this is mostly temporary. Spirit says you need to figure out the ways to rise above this fray that's going on, that there may be people who mostly in this situation are just trying to rile you up without necessarily having a true reason for that. This may just be strife for strife's sake in a way. So Spirit wants you to try to fly with the egos above all of that.
Fly with the crows in this case.
Fly with the eagle.
I love it. All right, see, now you can sing too with cough drops. Here.
I get to do them 2 times in a row because you did.
Okay, hey, you can. Wow.
See, I'm not sick, or I'm really sick.
Well, you know what? If he's sick tomorrow, I'm not going to say, yeah, we're going to cancel the show. Personally, I think...
will. I'll do that.
Personally, I think he should just set it up for me because I've done it before on my own. And I'm happy to do it on my own.
Well, when I had COVID, I was pretty laid out, so you didn't.
Right.
I laid on the couch and mumbled while you were doing it.
It's really funny because I was really sick this time. I was almost as bad as he was for COVID. But you can never be as bad as him sick. You can't. And so, but I was pretty bad. And so...
I've been hospitalized for being
I did
ill.
do it alone. And so I'm hoping maybe, if you really need it, you could rest tomorrow and I'll do it. Wow.
All right.
love
So,
it.
Kara, you have the Knight of Swords. Get running. Get running, Kara.
Kara's racing for that coffee.
You're racing for the coffee. You're racing for the next big thing. Spirit says something needs you to focus on your movement now. This is a time, Spirit says, you need to be as brave as you can possibly be and plunge forward towards a mission. It may be something you've realized before, or maybe something that will present itself in this next week. But Spirit says, fly with the eagle. Oh, wait, we said that last time. And
that's really an eagle this time, right?
it's really an eagle this time, yes. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon.
Should I go?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, okay. Kara, you know what? I don't know why, but when I'm looking at this card this time, I'm looking at that eagle, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, follow your guides. Follow your guides right now. Run it. They want you running for something. They're trying to steer you towards something. And maybe that came out in a previous, in the reading we did Thursday. Wasn't that the Norse reading we did for you? Wasn't it kind of a community involvement thing, if I recall? But it may not relate to that, but I almost feel here your guides want you to follow them towards something and direct your energy there. And so I think this week, who knows? You might get some signs or messages. You might have a dream for us next Thursday.
Also, here's an idea for your next cosplay experiment.
Yeah, maybe. Or your next AI, work. So, at any rate, this is very exciting. It's an exciting time of movement. It's an exciting time of progress because the Knight is making swift progress. So there's going to be some swift movement this week. And
This could also just be mostly about communication, too. This could just be about ideas
that's
being
true.
rapidly communicated that have, some real resounding effects that will happen, too. Progress can be made on other levels for you, but speed and clarity are very much emphasized, too.
He made a really good point there with what I was saying previously. So maybe this week is the actual week you might get some messages that could help steer you in a particular direction. So
I think we can add you, but we're going to have to close the list too, because I think we're pretty much going to move into our overtime. But it's good to see you, Jebuson. Thank you for joining us today. And that will close our list. Everyone that's still here will get the reading if they are on the list and haven't gotten one yet.
All right. And Country Love is up. That's what we have for you, Kara. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Kara. You're welcome, Jebuson.
I miss Fiber and Carl today.
Aw. Well, if they did show up for some reason, we would have to give them a reading too.
I think we would.
That should show up now.
Kara, good luck with that.
No one is as wild as Mr. O. Russ, so abandon that notion.
All right.
Country Love. And if you're driving, just listen.
Well, you got the page cups up right. Wish I could see it, but I'll put it there and assume it's in the right place. Right?
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let me
get to
page
read.
of cups. Okay. I just couldn't see where I was placing it. So, the Page of Cups. Wow. I like this card a lot because it's it's about imagination. And we talked about creativity with the Empress, and of course imagination, creativity. What could creativity be without imagination, right? But imagination also and creativity falls in with intuition. It's all together, because really, you have to be imaginative, you have to be creative, to be intuitive in a way, to pick up those signals, to see beyond the ordinary, right? And so, and that's what I feel with this card here. This is a week where maybe you might be able to see a little bit beyond the ordinary of things. And you might be able to get some, if you open your mind and your consciousness, you might be able to get some messages, some signals that you need right now.
Country Love, the card literally says, rise up out of yourself, rise forward. You know, there's a sense here that you are astral projecting, or you are maybe visualizing yourself being somewhere else. And the sensation is so strong that you may feel that through other senses. You know, just literally, you might smell something, or you might hear or taste something. But I want to also call your attention to the hands holding there. It's kind of like a spirit hand has reached out to your spirit hand. And so this is saying, Spirit says, this is a great opportunity for you to use your empathic skills and maybe realize where you can put them to most use at this time. There may be somebody in your life that you need to put more healing energy towards or loving care towards. And so Spirit is saying this card is for you for that reason as well.
Yeah, and also I will say one other thing about this card, Country Love. If you are looking to hear some news in this next week, or you're waiting to hear from someone or something, there could be some good news coming. There could be some news coming that will make you very happy.
I like that, yeah, because all of the pages are about messages usually.
And why on earth would I forget to say that at happy hour? That there's happy news coming. Happy days are here again.
All right.
Good luck with that, Country Love. And
Libra Cusp.
Libra Cusp is up.
And I'll just remind everybody, of course, that we are back tomorrow for regular readings from 2 to 4 p.m. These are our 3-card standard readings where we can answer your questions or make a somewhat decent attempt at doing that. So join us tomorrow. Our times are Eastern Standard, 2 to 4 p.m.
Yes. And, of course, you're supposed to shuffle. For Libra.
Sounds like a mission. Good luck.
My goodness. Half your age, Russ. I know. Age is just a number.
And mine's unlisted. I love that commercial. Okay, so Libra, look at this. You're in the winner's circle.
Woo!
You have the 6 of Wands. Step forward, Libra Cusp, and ascend to the popularity. Yes, age is just a number. This is about being noticed for doing the right thing. This is about being noticed for victories, even small, that maybe you have been able to negotiate in your life. Any accomplishment, whether big or small, is something that makes you stand out to someone. It might only be 1 or 2 people. It might be a number of people, but it's really important that Spirit says you understand people really like what you've done and want to give you value for that.
Well, that's awesome. We know people from, with relationships where the ages are
right. Our
divergent.
Best friends are at least 10 years apart.
Yeah. So, that works. Whatever works.
They're longer than 10 years, actually.
It says age does not separate souls, okay? And nor should it, except I have a thing about real minors.
That's a good point, Russ.
Yeah.
That is a good point, Russ.
But anyway.
Oh, did you go?
I didn't. Wow. So I have a right to chat too. So at any rate, you know what? The Six of Wands, Libra, just indicates that there is a big victory coming. It's almost as if, you're going to be very proud of yourself for accomplishing something. And actually, when all is said and done, if there have been people who maybe did not support you in whatever you were trying to do in the past, now that you've achieved success, they're all in, but it isn't that sometimes the case. But be magnanimous, be understanding. If people are there supporting you and saying you did a great job, whatever the case may be, accept that graciously, whether it's family, whether it's friends, peers. I think here that, sometimes there are just people like that. They don't show up when you need them, but they show up at the end. And the fact that they show up at all is worthy. So so long as they're not taking advantage of the situation. I think this is all good. I think it's positive, and I think you're going to be really happy with where this week leaves you in some area of your life. So good luck with that. And Command B. We're on Shan. Yeah, you can go ahead again. Why not?
Hi, Shan. It was also a verb, too. Don't narc on me, dude.
Oh, well, I had to try. Did you see that?
No, I don't. Oh, it's working?
Yeah, I had to hold it down a bit, but it worked.
Okay. Does it work ever or never?
Rarely now. Very rarely. I had to try it, though, because after it worked for me last night after you slept just once, I had to see if it would do it again.
All right. So, Shan, oh, look at this. And we're getting duplicate numbers. This is a 6. We had 2 7s. Now we're having 2 6s.
Interesting.
6 of Cups. Shan, the message is about understanding your tapestry, your personal tapestry of your life. And the card's image maybe talks about somebody who has had life experience with some other sentient being, a pet. And it's the idea maybe of realizing that people and things are, and other things are in your life for a reason, to provide love and care, to give you something to build your own spirit up. We need these interactions even with non-humans, because they build our character too. And it's actually, like one of those rules of mysticism that, if you can't, embrace the love of an animal, you may not be able to do that elsewhere either. I know the card is not specifically about animals. I just sort of went that way.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of what I want to say about it. I think with this card, and gosh, who are we on here? Shan, I'm sorry. I think what this card is saying is that, look at your progress over time. Look at, these. You were young once, maybe you still are pretty young, okay? But, you were at a certain stage in life where you had a lot of dreams, you have a lot of ambitions, you have a lot of desires, and you have followed through steps to achieving some of what you've wanted in life. Maybe there's a lot more to go. Maybe you're not at this stage of life of growing old together. But the bottom line is that you, with your dreams, but the bottom line is that you are progressing. progressing, and that every stage of this journey has had its moments of happiness and joy and victory and success along the way, a sense of fulfillment. And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Spirit knows you've had battles and struggles along the way to get to where you are too, but this is about the joys you've experienced on your journey to get as far as you are now in your life, and to reflect on them fondly and let them bring back some of that joy and enthusiasm back into your life. It may be needed now. And so it's good for you to reflect on the positive steps you have taken to get as far as you have now in your life. So good luck with that.
It's the circle of life.
It's the circle of life. All right.
Thanks, Shan. And we're on Aisha now. Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. Oh, I did that already. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay.
At the end of our readings, we do a quick reading for each other, and then we will do a Namaste blessing for
you.
All of us.
All of us.
And people like Russ or others, Russ did already view it, we have our predictions for the American Super Bowl, which happens on Sunday night. But you can find out what we thought would happen. It's on our YouTube channel. Might be interesting.
I had to give it to the Chiefs, but honestly, I'm still rooting for the Eagles. Oh, did I just give it away?
Again.
I guess you don't have to
Twice.
Watch it then. But you should.
Thanks, Banshee.
But you should.
Don't forget to like it.
Yeah, if you're not going to at least like it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Way to blow my show. I mean, it was more my idea, I think, to do the Super Bowl predictions, yes.
Football is never my idea.
Anyway.
Look at that.
Okay, whoopsie.
How did you do that?
Screen up, Shan. Yeah, how did I do that? How did I do that?
Take it back.
No, I will not. You got the same card Shan had.
We don't know why, but you did.
We don't know why. I mean, I shuffled them pretty good here. I cut them. I don't know what to say, but it's meant to be. And you know, it's true that sometimes maybe we get the cards we need to hear. And I kind of feel here, this is a card of just, I feel in this case it may be saying that this is a time for you to, Aisha, to connect with old friends or family maybe that you haven't seen in a while. It's another aspect to this card here. And I just feel like maybe it's time to get, if you've had somebody on your mind you haven't seen in a while, and you want to reconnect with them, this week Spirit is saying is the time to do that. It might be time to touch base with old friends, reconnect, and just experience the joy of engagement again with people you used to be close. You may still feel a closeness to, but maybe you're not as close as you used to be to them.
So Spirit, Aisha, may be telling you that you should indeed be prepared to meet up maybe with people from your life before. They don't have to necessarily be childhood friends or friends from college that was long ago, things like that. But it could be. But Spirit is saying somebody is coming towards you, somebody that you have a shared history with, whether it's great or not. And this may be something that will be not only thrilling, but maybe have a deeper meaning that you may not understand at first, but it is basically the meaning of true fellowship and care. And maybe it's meant to happen because maybe this person should be more important in your life or has been, and this is a time for you to appreciate that and maybe see where the possibilities go from here.
Yeah. You know, I sense that, we're getting some of these cards, this card in particular, because, these are just difficult, challenging times right now. There's lots of bad news everywhere. And I think that, maybe people just need to reconnect with other people, check in on them, and, feel a little sense of camaraderie amidst some of the chaos going on in life. It's always good to do. And so that could be part of the reason we're seeing some of this energy coming up again. So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
And it's Jemison. There we go. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it.
Jefferson, you have the Ace of Swords.
Hey, that came up before.
That came up earlier, but
What?
probably before you arrived in the chat room. Oftentimes, if we get repeat cards, we don't always feel the message is exactly the same. But this time I'm inclined to believe that, Spirit is telling you that you have a green light to maybe begin a new project, or maybe it's a mental evaluation of a problem or situation that you need to solve in your life. It may be about, finding the answer to a very specific question that can lead you towards other things you really want right now. So this is really about a journey or the beginning of something that maybe is an endeavor that will absolutely take you forward if you're able to see all the things you need to and put those pieces where they belong.
Sometimes, what do I want to say here? Sometimes, what can make you happy in this week ahead is expanding your mind, expanding your consciousness in some way, and maybe picking up on something new to learn or do. This is a time to maybe expand your horizons and and seek a path that brings you more knowledge in some way. So I'm not saying go back to school necessarily, but I am saying, hey, you might want to pick up some books and get into reading about a particular subject. You may want to do some mentally stimulating work of some sort, or engage in some more mental mind practices, mindful practices even. I think here the Ace of Swords is saying ideas are going to flow to you this week, and it may come from you looking at outside information or knowledge that kind of sparks ideas in your own head of maybe a path you want to take for a while. Like I said, whether it has something to do with a spiritual awakening, or whether it has something to do with a mentally stimulating awakening. Sometimes even joining a book club, is that kind of thing that can stimulate you and excite you again. So this is a week for mental activity. I feel it strongly. And that something may come through by doing that. A new idea could birth out of that for you to pursue.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Thanks, Jefferson.
And so I am going to draw a card for Mr. O.
All right. But we don't have any pens or brushes.
Oh, yeah, you're lucky I'm not really physically drawing a card. Hey, you're welcome,
You're welcome,
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
You're lucky I'm not drawing a card because it would be stick figures.
Stick figures.
Yeah.
And don't forget to see us tomorrow morning at Banshee's Material Matters. It is a pre-recorded video for each sign of the zodiac with good financial, economic information for the week ahead. But we are live in the chat room, so we gather there, we chat about the reading, we talk about what brand of coffee we have or things like that. Maybe. So check it out. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday morning.
I'm sure I'll have a lot to report on this week. What's going on in the economy? All right.
For me?
For you. And speaking of the economy, what the hell? What the heck?
What the heck? Oh, look at that.
It's the Page of Pentacles. Hey, Mr. O, are you making some... What? Are you getting some money this week you're not telling me about?
No, that was last week and you knew all about it.
That's true. That's true. So
it looks like I'm making a pizza maybe. I don't know.
Well, it almost seems like maybe there's some opportunity coming your way this week, some growthful opportunity. And it could involve learning, it could involve study, it could involve something in your material world. Gosh, are you going to do something new at work? Is anything up at work? So I wonder about that. But the Page of Pentacles is here to say, there's good news coming financially to you, and to use this wisely and to make, progress in a steady manner, to make sure that you absorb every step of what you need to know to succeed.
Very nice.
In order to succeed. You'll want that too. But I'm sure you won't pull that card for me.
That's funny, Russ.
Oh. Hot place for politicians. Don't get me started.
I think it needs to be hotter, personally. I worked in a plastic injection molding industry, and it's like nearly 700 degrees Fahrenheit to melt plastic. So and they're all plastic, so let's go. My nose is running.
Oh no.
I'll make it.
Oh, see?
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Spirit
boy.
says, console your heart today. Console yourself. Try to be as positive as possible. Spirit says you may be facing a lot of things, but hope is always there because you have things that can help you, whether you realize it or not. And some of that is just the clarity of understanding your situation. That's why it's the Three of Swords, because there is a bit of clarity.
Sonny.
There's a bit of things for you to understand what it is that maybe is bringing you sorrow or pain, or making you feel like you are being, separated from life in a way. Spirit says it's always easier to give into that, and Spirit wants you to not give into that and realize that almost everything that has been torn asunder can be put back together. You just have to do it with care and sincerity.
Well, I think I know what this is about. But yeah, I think here, just, you feel the feels, every... there's always after a storm, a rainbow, right? That's, well, maybe not always. Okay, I take that back. But often after a major storm, I can't remember how many times I have seen, people come up with this tornado footage, and there's horrible damage and desolation, and I'm feeling bad for the people there. And lo and behold, there's a rainbow in the background there, And so we can get caught up into the pain that's going around, with others and everything. And being an empath, I certainly am picking up all kinds of stuff out here in the world right now. And so just learning to be able to process that and let that go, because my job is not to just absorb all that pain from others, but to understand what somebody in pain needs to feel better. And I think I need to work harder on that. And this is not to wash over things that are going on that are causing the pain, but it's giving people the courage to rise above that.
Thank you, Russ. We love you too.
I think I know that message is for me. So thank you, Mr. O. And let's pull out the Namaste blessing, everyone. All right, take care, everybody. But let's see what we've got for the collective today. I hope it's something really, really good. Really, 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 really good. Did I just jinx it?
No, he's hitting the tripod.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, though. Did I just jinx it by saying? Oh, there's not a bad card in this deck.
Right. No, he keeps rubbing against the tripod,
Sonny,
which moves the camera.
Sonny, come here.
Extra vibrations from
Come
Sonny.
here. What are you doing? Will you stop that? You just stop.
Can you see him in between us there?
Well, I could see my tail. There it is. Yeah, the tail. Ah, poor son, man. He's got to be stuck there.
Done.
We're almost done. Almost done. Yes, we are. There. Oh, it's a blessed season. Well, I'm assuming, hopefully, it's the rest of the season being a blessed season. Nice card. We've had it before. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, challenges, and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All is a blessing and forever blessed. Each season of your life. Look for, instead of, always dwelling on the pain in each season of our lives, which is very easy to do, we should dwell on the blessings of each season of our lives. Each one has offered us something worth living for, right?
Indeed. And sorry we couldn't catch you, Holly. We're just ending.
Yeah, we apologize. So sorry.
Maybe we'll catch you again.
Don't forget, if you can make it, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, though, might be later. Is that right? Are you working on...
Yeah, next Saturday, happy hour will be at 4:30.
We should have announced that at the beginning of the show before people left, but I forgot, and we're not feeling well, so that's probably why we forgot.
Personally, a lot of people don't come until they see the signal, so it doesn't matter what we tell them, they wait for the signal.
Namaste, everybody. I hope you have a great week ahead. Stay happy despite whatever the world is trying to throw at us. Stay happy, stay hopeful, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Thanks, Holly.